Alright, welcome everyone. This is Theman0613 back with another Dominion recording. So today I will be playing my small games match. So for those of you who don't know, small games is basically the tournament for those of us that suck at Dominion. It's restricted based on basically a set rating in the leaderboard. I believe it's a mu of 0.5, which is I think roughly a 50 in the client. I know I'm a little below 50 and a little below zero point 0.5, so it's probably somewhere around there, depending on how many games you've played as well. So this will be the small games match between me and Supernick. Should be starting shortly. He's in the middle of a current game and then will be joining, so that will be what we take place here. So it's a series of 4 games. There are 4 people in our group, and the top 2 will move on to an elimination stage. So this is my first match in the group. I believe Super Nick did get a 3-0 victory. I'm pulling up the standings right now, so you can see here that we are in the Boysenberry group. You can see here that Super Nick has 1 match played for 3 victories. Not Rocket Science has played 1.75 matches, so he's 3 and 5, and then Roro is 1 and 3. Or 1 and 2. So it looks like Roro played Not Rocket Science, lost 2-1, and Super Nick beat Not Rocket Science 2-1. For me, and it's my first game of the group. Overall, Super Nick, I have actually played him twice before. I was in the same group as him in the previous round. I did get a 3-1 victory over him in the last small games, although and so he ended, I believe, at 7 wins over 4 matches, so just under 500. I believe I ended at either 9 or 9.5, so did outperform slightly. Interestingly, Roro was also in a group, so it's 3 different people that were all in the same group together last time are in the same group again. So Roro is definitely a tough competition. He beat me in league this season and edged me out by, I believe, half a victory in the last small games. So he's definitely the one I'm looking at most in this group. Definitely want to get some revenge against him for both league and the last small games. And then not familiar with Not Rocket Science, but looks like he's 3 and 5 at the 3 and 4 at the moment. So otherwise, yep, this is a pretty standard 4-game set, so there's no special rules. It's very straightforward. So each get 2-player ones. No standard in terms of allowing ban lists and unlike but not like. So there's nothing different in those rules. And I hope you guys enjoy this. And hopefully it will go well for me. I've been in a little bit of a rut recently, if I'm being honest. Kind of waiting on the edge of my seat to see if I end up getting demoted from the H division in league right now. So definitely waiting for a couple results. I think I ended up at 13.5 and 16.5, and it's going to be right on the bubble depending on how other results go. So been in a little bit of a rut. Also didn't do great in the, I believe, No Terminal Mix was the other one that I played recently. So hopefully can kind of right the ship a little bit here, have a couple solid games and have a good performance. So it does look like Super Nick is here. Sorry, apparently my keyboard can be loud, so if you hear that, that's what it is. So otherwise, we're all set and ready to go. So we are on to game number 1. So we look here. I see that not many great cards here. There's a lot of 5s, but none that I would consider like super powerful. Have to get immediately on a quick glance. Quest is pretty meaningless. Plan can be reasonably useful. So as an early way to trash, I start with the 4-3 open. So interestingly, only 1 card at 3, which is Storeroom. Probably not worth taking, so probably going silver with the 3. You generally don't need the buys early and discarding early. I guess it's not awful, but so we have Patron. I'm trying to see if there's any way to reveal. I don't think there's any way to reveal anything. So Patron is not super great here. Obviously, Pirate Ship is pretty weak. So overall, a relatively weak set. yeah, there's really not much I'm seeing as super strong here. So we could go Exorcist to try and gain Will-O-Wisps and Imps. I mean, really, it's just getting Will-O-Wisps, but I mean, that's fine, but not really that great. Yeah, I'm really not seeing anything I particularly like here. I mean, it might just be Bard and Bandit camps just to get money and boons, or villagers, or patron slash bandit camps. Well, patron gives you the villagers. Um, yeah, I guess it's just Bard Silver for the opening. Um, I guess you could plan something here. So he presumably had a 5-2, which is why he would do nothing here. So we see him, Den of Sin, probably the best 5 here. I think you can make an argument for Charm, but Den of Sin seems to make sense. Um, so we could also plan into like Bandit Camp and just go spoils with a bunch of actions and then bards, but that just seems pretty weak. Um, you could go Exorcist just for trashing the estates. I'm not liking pretty much anything in this set. I mean, I think you're just gonna. It could just end up being basically just a big money set, if I'm being honest. Um, maybe with a bandit camper too. And storeroom is, I guess, fine. Um, I mean, getting patron to get a couple villagers is not terrible. So I guess I'll go with that. He does go bandit camp. I don't really think bandit camp is needed here yet. I think it's between Den of Sin or Charm for me. Charm is good. It gets you the extra buy and the +2, and it can also help you with getting multiple cards. So I can go stuff like get a lot of Den of Sins later. I think I like Charm here. I think Charm's generally reasonably strong. He has another dud turn. I get my first spoon out to discard. So now see, because now I can do this and then gain a card. So I could go with Den of Sin, potentially another Charm, or do I go Bandit? I don't really need the Bandit camp. So I think I just go Den of Sin and another Charm and just go a big money strategy. With a bunch of Den of Sin. Den of Sin / big money, it seems like, is the play here. That seems like the best option. Just go Den of Sin, big money. Yeah, I mean, I'll want Charm. The Charms are good for the buys. Storeroom isn't. Well, Storeroom's not great because I'm not going to have a lot of cards I want to discard. So I think it is just Den of Sin, big money. I mean, do I just go with another Charm for the plus buy and 2? Do I go with another Den of Sin? Do I go with the gold here? I think getting the... I think gold is probably what I want here. And then use the Charms to go something like distant... Start getting distant lands pretty early. Because I'll have the action suit to play them. So I think here I want to take... with 6 I have to take the buy and 2 coins. I think I just go gold and just go big money here. And then basically use the Charms to get a bunch of distant lands and then eventually go into provinces. He's going ill-gotten gain to give me a curse. Fine, I don't. 1 or 2 curses isn't gonna be too big a deal here. I get to discard. I think I'll just keep the gold for now. Gain card, so I want Distant Lands and Den of Sin. I mean, basically just be using our Den of Sins to essentially think about I get 6 card hands every turn if I get 1 Den of Sin every turn. And then basically the Distant Lands will be my only real actions, so I don't really have to worry about actions. And then I don't know if this is the best strategy, but it seems like it's gonna be good enough in this game. He hasn't really done anything super inspiring here. Like, ill-gotten gains is going to slow him down. I guess he's using ill-gotten gains and then eventually trashing it with the Exorcist. I guess that's not awful. The question is, how early can I start provincing here? Like, I still only have 1 buy. I don't think I could province yet. I think I need 1 more gold. And then I start provincing soon after. Here with the charm, I go Distant Land and probably another Den of Sin. He did get the first province, but that's fine. So here... So the question here is, do I go with another Distant Land and a Den of Sin, or do I go province? I think getting another Den of Sin is arguably better. It'll ensure I don't dud next turn. It'll give me another Distant Lands, which is good. So I will go Distant Lands, Den of Sin again. And now I think I could start going into provinces. Yeah, so now I can do buy 2 coins, and I get a province. And, I mean, I guess I can just plan onto... There's no action pile I'm really going to ever want. But I guess I could plan onto something. I mean, the other option is to just buy an Exorcist myself. Might allow me to trash a curse or 2. I'm not really sold on that. I guess storeroom for the extra buy is fine. So I guess storeroom. I'll have enough cards to be able to discard. That will be helpful. So probably just another storeroom. I think a couple of those will be helpful. Yeah, now I'm kind of dudding a little bit. I did play 1 Den of Sin, but I'll be fine here. No, I just get 3. So I guess I plan into something. No, I guess I just take a silver to get money. And then I can double Den of Sin, and now I'll have a big turn this turn. Yeah, so here we go. So Distant Lands, storeroom to discard 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I really need the bard, so let's see, I have 6. Yeah, it's 8 without the bard. I mean, I guess I could play the bard for a boon, but it's not really worth it, so I'd probably rather just take a province. So patron into storeroom here. He does trash one of my golds, so I... So it's probably not worth playing my storeroom here. It's probably not worth one of my 2 actions when I can already get to 8 and just buy a province. Yep, and as long as I draw at least 1 copper here, I'll get another province. And I did not manage to get that, so I guess I go Distant Lands and Den of Sin again. I should still be good here. I've got 1 more Den of Sin to cycle through. I'm way up on the deck, and he's just gonna be... I mean, he does have the Ghost, which is reasonably strong. I probably do need to get money, so I guess I go Bard here. Actually, I go Patron here. I guess Bard is better. I have the villagers, that will be fine. So I guess I underestimated. He might have... Did he trash multiple golds? Oh, he trashed one of my charms. That's what I missed. Okay, but now I can double Bard to... So that's 3, 4, 5... I don't even have to double Bard. I guess I might as well, though. I'm not going to need the extra things for anything, so I can double Bard into Province. And at this point, another estate. And now I'm up 9 with only 1 province left, so I should be fine. So I can do this and then see if I need to discard my Distant Lands for money. Let's see it. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So I can just discard everything, play 8, get the last province, and I win game 1. So good start for me. I was player 1, so obviously a bit of an advantage that game, but that game went fairly smoothly. I don't think it was really in doubt for most of the game. I think that big money Den of Sin was a pretty reasonable strategy there. So let me make sure I did the player order right. Oh, and we're all set for game 2. Oh, I guess I should turn spectator chat off in case anyone happens to jump in and do that. I don't know if anyone's even listening right now. Alright, so on to game number 2. He had a 3-4 Page. I'm not a big fan of Page. I think it's actually on my... It doesn't seem to have banned the cards that I thought were on my ban list, which is interesting. So I must have cleared it for some reason, because my dislike list still appears to be there, but not my ban list. Well, that's interesting. Anyways, Expedition, I guess, could be useful if you have a dud turn later on. Page is obviously reasonably strong. Champion will give plus actions, which is decent here. You have Bridge Troll and Lost City is a very powerful combo. This is going to be a much more powerful set. If I had a 3-4, I would definitely consider Flag Bearer turn 2 with the 4, but I don't think it makes sense turn 1. I mean, I could go Potion to go Alchemist, just the crazy draw on Alchemist, and then go for, like, Bridge Troll and stuff. That might make sense here. If I go Potion Page... I don't think Vassal really makes too much sense to opening. I'm not sure Doctor makes sense to opening, so I kind of like Potion open here. Alchemist can be quite strong if you get a lot of draw, especially with something like Bridge Troll. I guess the only downside is there's no plus buy. Oh, Bridge Troll's plus buy as well. So yeah, if you can get a bunch of Bridge Trolls for the plus buy, it combos very strongly with Alchemist. So I am going to go Potion here. I think I'm still fine to go page. It's a little bit risky because you risk dudding on the alchemist. I'm not sure I really even need the action, so I'm tempted to skip page here. To go silver to give myself a better shot at the alchemist. That's the question, is it worth going silver here, skipping the page line to ensure that I get the alchemist? I don't hate the idea. Like, I don't think you really need to rush champion here. Like, I mean, I guess you need the extra actions to play Bridge Troll, but you can always just grab a Lost City at some point. No, I'm talking myself into page. I'm gonna regret this if I don't get my 3 in a... If I don't get my alchemist with 3, I potion with 3 for sure. Now with 4, I think now here I can go Flag Bearer and choose a 6-card turn, which definitely helps my odds, because right now, I guess I don't need it, because I guess I'm... Actually, it definitely would, because it would guarantee that I get 3 next turn. So Flag Bearer makes a lot of sense here, because that guarantees my alchemist. He's also going alchemist strat. I guess I could go Wave the Rat on alchemist here. Getting a second copy would be reasonably strong. And then with the 3, just go with another page. So this is fine. Treasure Hunter, Flag Bearer gets me another alchemist. I mean, I could just grab even one more alchemist here. I don't see a huge drawback to doing that. If I win the alchemist game big and I have all the draw, then that's probably going to be quite good. So now I just have to draw potions, so I probably just need a second potion so that I can try to be getting on my deck, back on my deck more often. I mean, I could just alchemist to get the last one. I don't get the action back, so... Trash to silver, that's fine. I won the alchemist 6-4. I'll be able to top deck that, get a hero and a treasure hunter. You definitely want to be getting bridge trolls here. I think getting a bridge troll is going to be more valuable, arguably, than getting a province here. I don't think you need the province yet. Turn into warrior. I mean, bridge troll is very strong. It'll help me get a second potion, which will be good. It'll help me. I can lower the cost. Might be slow enough that it's actually not worth it and it would have been better. Wait, he split the Alquest 5-5? I thought I won that 6-4. This is not looking as good as I thought then. So I want a potion here over anything else. Actually, I'll get the potion, so I'd rather go gold and then buy the potion. I don't want to buy a flag bearer. No, I'd rather get the potion so it goes back in this shuffle. I mean, I'm down the 2 provinces, so he might be able to just province every turn, so the bridge troll might have actually just been a mistake. And I only got to 7 with only 1 buy. I think I have to just take flag bearer here. Yeah, I mean, and now I get 11 and 2 buys, which allows you to get a province and another bridge troll. And he's gonna dud, so I think I'm still in reasonably good shape here, actually. Despite being down 3-1, I think I'm actually in pretty good shape here. Yeah. Yeah, because here I can go province for sure. And then the question is, would I go with the 6 here is the question. I could go, well, I don't really need the expedition. I don't have a bridge troll out next turn. I mean, I guess I do just go expedition. So the problem is then I get the last 2 provinces. This is a bit of a decision here. So if he gets a province and then I double province, I have to be able to threaten the win. So I think I just have to go duchy here. Thing is, I'm not going to be able to get to 2 bridge trolls, I don't think, to lower the cost by 2. Okay, he didn't even get to the province, so he's not going to be able to ever double, so if I can just get to 1, I'm definitely in very good shape. I did only get to 1, but he's pretty much never going to be able to double, so I'm not really concerned. I mean, if he doubles, he doubles. I'm not really concerned, so here I just expedition to go for the double next turn. Oh, I think I accidentally moved to a second champion, not that it really matters. Actually, it might, but I should turn that off. Alright, and then I should, yeah, I'll win this turn pretty much no matter what. There we go, and I win game 2. So, good start for me. 2-0 to start the group and the match. So, solid start, and we're on to game number 3. So now I am looking at what we have donate. So donate obviously very, very strong, so we're going to want to be using that presumably in almost every set. The question is, what's the best way to get to donate, and what's the best way to keep there to do once you get to donate? So, having something like a minion, a couple minions in the deck, and then you just immediately are able to get basically +2 in the actions, is reasonably strong before going donate. You could also go multiple Fool's Gold into donate, and then just bank on getting lots of Fool's Golds every turn, which seems reasonably strong. I mean, if you just basically have 3 Fool's Golds in your deck, then you basically get like a couple of Fool's Gold, and a problem is you don't have any extra buys anywhere except for Trade Route. I mean, you definitely want to donate. I really do think it could just be a double Fool's Gold and a donate open. It could be a Trade Route, Fool's Gold, and then Fool's Gold, keep a few coppers for trashing with your Trade Routes. That seems reasonably strong. So I guess you could actually make the argument to go Armory here. Armory into Fool's Gold, because then Armory will get you the Trade Routes to get the buys. So you could make an argument Armory into Fool's Gold. Actually kind of like that. Then are you going to want trade? I mean, are you going to want the? I mean, I guess the Armory is never bad because Fool's Gold is basically be worth a lot in this game. So I think I am gonna go Armory open. Oh, we have Lucky Coin too, but I don't really want this. I mean, I can always trash the silvers. I guess the silver's fine for now. So here I do want to go Fool's Gold. Then I go a second Fool's Gold, then a Trade Route, and then donate. That's the plan. Actually, I just go another Fool's Gold, and then I hope next turn if I draw the Armory, I'll be able to Trade Route into donate. Perfect, so Trade Route into donate. So I can trash all 3 estates, Lucky Coin. The question is, how many coppers do I trash is the question. Could probably leave 2. I mean, I guess I could leave... So I guess I could leave the Lucky Coin because they'll always give me 1 extra silver that I can trash. And then just trash, say, 4 coppers. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me 6, which gives me quite a good shot. I mean, I guess I could trash 5, and then I'm just guaranteed to be able to trash a copper. Gain another Fool's Gold, get the extra buy. I mean, that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. That still gives me 6, so I think that makes sense. And of course, I didn't draw my Fool's Gold. Wait, what? Hang on. I don't know why it didn't trash everything. That was weird. I don't know why it didn't trash correctly. That was very odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was really weird that it just didn't trash. but thanks to him for, I appreciate him letting me do that. Meanwhile, he doesn't look like he's going there, or he's going there much slower. Just gonna keep going fool's golds. Silver's fine. The lucky coins is basically just gonna get me silvers, and then I'm just fool's golding into provinces basically. I don't think there's really a need for anything else. I don't know why he didn't donate. I guess it's not even worth playing that trade route here. No, it is, because then I can just get 2 more fool's golds. I think it just makes sense to just max out on fool's golds. And now I just buy a province here. Like, I'm just gonna get a province every single turn. I mean, I guess it's not a bad idea to get 1 fool here. And then auto play treasures, 6. I mean, crown is good. Basically, it's getting me 4 gold every turn, so I feel like I should be way ahead in this game now. Discard 3 cards to get gold, not worth it. 4 cards to your deck. I can discard the silver, I don't need it. Then I get whatever the other one is, and then I get another province. Can trade route a silver here, which is good. I guess I can just discard my silver. No, I don't even need it. If I trade route the silver, I get +2 coins for that, and then 1 plus 12, so that's 15. Which is fine. Or I could just discard. And I mean, I have enough without the trade route. I want the buy though, so I don't think I want to discard. Get another crown. Cool, so he'll let me play my fool. Discard 2 is fine. +1 card. You may discard a treasure to gain a card costing up to 4. Probably not worth it. I mean, the question is whether I'll be able to reliably get those last couple provinces. That's really the question. Discard 3 cards to gain a gold. No, not worth it. At this point, I don't really need a trade route. I guess I can take a gardens. My deck is big enough that gardens isn't awful. Yeah, I'll be good. So I'm gonna win game 3. So this is a very good start. I mean, he is going mass gardens, so I probably want to just take the last one to prevent him from getting it. I might as well just trash my trade route at this point. doesn't really do me any good to trash it, actually. Well, it's only gonna get me +3 if I ever draw it, so there's no point in trashing. So I think I do want to take the last gardens here. Cause he's got 6, so they're worth 4 each for him, so yeah, I think taking the last gardens here makes sense. Whatever, I could play it, but I won't do anything. Alright, and then I just have to get one more and I win. I guess there's 2 left, but I'm up 18, so yeah, and then just buy crowns to get to there otherwise. Like here, I just buy another crown. Actually, I don't even know if I buy a crown here. I guess I just buy a duchy. I mean, I could also just pile duchies to win too, so that's also fine. So I should be good. I just don't know why he didn't donate. I feel like donate with Fool's Gold was very good because it basically guaranteed I got a lot of money every time. Trade route into... Yeah, I guess I could trade route my armory. That would get me another duchy. And at this point, don't think an estate. Well, I'm not going to get back around to it, so I guess an estate for good measure is fine. Because if his gardens all go up in points, then that is not good for me. But I'll get one more province here. I guess the question is province or duchy here. Well, if I go duchy, I'm up 8. That puts me up 11. So even if they all go up, I'm still good. Because even if all of his gardens go up 1 victory point, shoot, they go up 2 for every... No, it's just 1 for every 10. So even if his gardens go up a victory point, he's still 2 points behind me, so it doesn't matter. And now I can buy the last one. And then I win. So there we go. I got game 3. Pretty good run for me. I think it obviously helps playing a slightly weaker player as compared to some of the better players I've been playing in stuff like the No Terminal mix. I mean, supernick's been around for a while, but in terms of his skill, he is a slightly weaker rated player than some of my recent opponents, so like I don't think most other opponents would have skipped donate there on that board. Honestly, it's pretty rare to ever skip donate. Alright, so looking at this set now, I'm player 2 here. We have Cursed Gold, so that's important to think about. Do we have a way to trash it? Yes. So Cursed Gold, we're going to want to be playing with Chapel. And we have Rebuild, so that's going to make Chapel decisions interesting. He had a 5-2 open into a city. Well, I guess with Cursed Gold the openings get. We also have Necropolis and Hovel and all that stuff. Well, Chapel seems like the pretty clear start. I don't see a reason to go Oasis or Silver over Chapel, knowing that I will get... Wait, so if I had 2 in the Cursed Gold, or if I had 3, that means I have 3 plus Cursed Gold, so I'll have 6 next turn. I don't really like the play of starting City. That seems very weak. I mean, I could just start Rebuild right away, but that seems weak. I could go Mystic. Honestly, actually, I could just go. I don't know what I want to go. Either way, I'm going Chapel here. I think being able to just immediately trash most of your deck is very good. I guess I go Mystic. It will help me get the 2 money, and if my deck is small, I'll be able to pick the cards that I want later on. It can also be helpful with rebuild later. I'm never really going to have enough actions to need my Necropolis, so it's probably worth just trashing my Necropolis. So just trash everything. I don't think I need the Necropolis for any reason. Yeah, because I can just get Barracks. Yeah, I mean with 6, I don't think it makes sense to get Barracks yet. Actually, wait, yeah, Rebuild sucks because you don't have that, so... I guess Skulk isn't bad here. Actually, I'd rather just go Ranger if I'm going to do that. I mean, I think Ranger makes sense to eventually get the draw and then into Barracks when you get a chance. Yeah, and then I go, so here I'll guess, I really trash 2 coppers, so I guess I can guess a copper again. Cool, I did get it. Well, I guess it gets me to 6, which gets me... I mean, Barracks isn't needed yet because I only have 1 terminal. Well, I guess I have 2, so I guess Barracks makes sense because it'll allow me to Ranger and Chapel next turn, and I will need it. There we go, it does make sense because I can Ranger and Chapel. So Chapel to get rid of the 2 curses, Ranger to flip the token, Curse Gold into, I don't know what, I guess Silver's decent. I could do for some money in this deck. And now I can Chapel my double copper Overgrown Estate and then basically just have a powerful deck now. Let me Ranger. It probably makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense to Ranger first because then I can see what else I can get rid of with my Chapel. Oh, oops. Whatever. Yeah, I might as well. Good, getting rid of all that. And now I have 9. So now with 9 and 2 buys, I've never really played tournament much. Let me see. But I feel like that might be what I should do here is Mystic into tournament. Mystic tournament probably. Oh, I have to discard a card. Oh, whatever. I can discard my Chapel. I'm not going to really use it this turn. Might as well guess my Ranger. Oh, I can guess my curse, apparently. Well, I think I can already go a province here. I think having a province with the tournament game makes sense. So my ranger token is, so I won't draw this turn on my ranger token. So I could guess for a second ranger. Nope. I mean, I might as well trash a copper. Probably should have gone city there, actually. Oh well. Too late now. So now if I figure out, okay, my other ranger's the last card, so I know I can guess my ranger and be good. It wasn't. I miscounted, apparently. Now I just want to go city. So here, again, I think I want to just guess ranger. Perfect, I did get my ranger here, which is good. So now I get the city, I get tournament to reveal a province, and I get to gain a prize. I'll get to gain 2, which is nice. So followers isn't great because all the curse is already gone. I think princess makes sense. +1 buy, everything costs 2 less. I mean, trusty steed is base, so I guess princess and... Oh, so I do have to discard it, so I only get 1 here, but that's fine. Did I shuffle my deck this turn? No. And I only played 1 ranger, right? Do I only have 1 ranger? Is that why I keep only getting 1 ranger? That might be why I keep only getting 1 ranger, because I only have 1 in my deck. I keep thinking I have 2 and I only have 1. Well, it might be a good thing to get a second one. So, tournament. Guess I'd rather take a mystic and guess for my providence in case I get... Perfect, I did get it. So that means I can reveal it, and I get my choice of these here. Don't have too many action cards that it'd be worse, so I guess I'll take Bag of Gold. I definitely want another ranger, so actually here I can go... I mean, I guess I just go... Is City Ranger better than Province here? I mean, I can go Province Oasis, is I guess good. So I get to block that. Top deck something? Well, I could top deck and just immediately get it back, so I don't really care when I top deck, because I'll just immediately get it back with the Mystic, so... But that's only going to get me to 7 again, which sucks. I mean... I think it does make sense to go Ranger Oasis here. tournament to get Duchy, which is good. He only got a Duchy, so I should be fine here. City. Might as well start with that. Reveal a province. Yeah, just get a Duchy. And then I'll just get a rebuild so I can start, now that I have a couple duchies, if I just rebuild those couple duchies into provinces. Like, even if I only get one, that's super helpful. Oh, so I know it's a gold. So that Mystic. I guess I just guess gold again. Nope. Okay, so tournament. Princess, autoplay treasures there, and I get, yeah, I mean, I just get double province, and I just win. So, 4-0, that's a very good start. And then whatever. Alright, well, thanks for listening. Alright. So, thanks for listening, everyone. So that was the small games match of Theman0613 against supernick. So that puts me in very good position. It's a 4-game group with 4 games in each group, so a total of 12 matches. And I went 4-0 in the first match against supernick, who did go 3-1 in his first game. So that puts me in very good position. Top 2 out of 4 will advance to the knockout stages. So definitely is a good shot for me. I don't know my next matches, but, if you ever see me on, feel free to jump on and listen again, and I hope everyone has a good evening.